Flight 9 just exploded, and Elon's reaction reveals a bigger picture. It began with a slight roll, and quickly went downhill. 46 minutes after liftoff, just when Starship seemed destined to make history, it disintegrated over the Indian Ocean. But this explosion? It exposed a strategy few anticipated. Ship 35 launched flawlessly. All 33 Raptor engines ignited perfectly. Stable, smooth, hot staging was clean. Separation, textbook. SpaceX seemed to have finally cracked it. But in rocketry, perfection can be deceptive. It can mask underlying issues. At T plus 8 minutes 43 seconds, main engine shutdown occurred as planned. But then, something was off. A slight spin, a little roll, barely perceptible. For seasoned engineers, a cause for concern. By T plus 9 minutes 20 seconds, the camera revealed the problem. A stream of vapor escaping the engine bay. Not controlled venting. Raw propellant leaking into space. Starship was losing fuel, the roll intensified, a death spiral. The ship spun violently, attitude controls failing. Computers struggled to compensate. Then, the final blow. The payload door opened, partially. Inside were 8 dummy Starlink satellites, ready for deployment, but the door was jammed. Years of work, halted. The situation worsened. Ice crystals formed in the payload bay, unexpected ice, indicating another leak, another system failure. Multiple failures cascaded. The re-entry burn was now impossible. The re-entry burn? Impossible. The system initiated fuel dump to prevent a larger explosion, so the system did the only thing it could, dump the remaining fuel to avoid a bigger blast. The sky then lit up. Plasma engulfed the hull as the spacecraft disintegrated. While attention focused on Ship 35, something else occurred below. Booster 14-2. It was meant to explode. SpaceX designed it as a stress test. A steeper descent angle increased drag. One core engine was intentionally shut down, forcing a backup to compensate. A high-stakes operation, and it exploded. Captured from a distance, social media exploded with reactions, but it was all part of the plan. The data collected was invaluable. Controlled destruction for engineering insights, engineered chaos. Here's how it connects. Flight 7 failed due to structural resonance, it shook itself apart. Flight 8, engine failure, a different problem. Flight 9, tank leaks. 3 flights, 3 distinct failures. 3 problems identified and addressed. This was a deliberate, intentional strategy. Methodical, brutal testing by design. Musk then announced the next 3 flights would occur every 3 to 4 weeks. While others would be mired in reports, SpaceX accelerates. New seals are already installed, engine valves have undergone extensive testing. The payload door has a mechanical fix. Ships 36, 37, and 38 are more than just upgrades, they're evolved designs. Ship 36 will deploy satellites successfully. Ship 37 will attempt a Mechazilla catch. Ship 38, orbital refueling, the key to deep space travel. And here's the real surprise. Flight 9 generated more data than all previous flights combined. SpaceX is not just launching rockets, they're rewriting the rules. Because sometimes, you must break something to learn how to build it. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a shortcut. When the next ships launch and succeed, we won't dwell on the explosion. We'll discuss how Flight 9 revolutionized everything.